Okay, so today I'm gonna swap in between talking after the fact and talking before the fact. So this is the setup. We're quite happy with it. We have Acheron firing out of the mist, and HMS Surprise, played by me. I let Marcus choose. He chose to play Acheron. Is beating into the wind initially, and it's been beating. So this first turn is actually just going to be a first turn where Surprise has been spending the round beating, Acheron has been going a quarter running, and at the end of its move, so to say, it's firing its guns out of the mist. It's long range with its 24 pounders. So it's a long range shot with a 24 pounders, but it's a rake. So we will see how much damage it does. Maybe it's going to be short battle. It's going to be one round long, and Surprise will be completely crippled. And we are going to be running this completely on the app. The app is done. I have some help now with the app, but none of that help has time to arrive. So I've been fiddling away with myself. It's not standalone as of yet, so I have to run it within the environment. But it seems like everything is working. So we're going to do everything from ship creation all the way to the exporting the end log on the app today, and see how fast we can run it, because we're time limited. Marcus has to go at 12, so we have from now, what time is it now, Marcus? I'm checking.
8:45.
8:45, yeah, so 3 hours. Can we do it? We don't know. Goal of Acheron is to take Surprise before she managed to turn around and head off. There's going to be another fog bank. Unfortunately we didn't have more smoke right now. My wife replaced some of the large whites cotton I had. I don't know where it is. So we start with this initially, and then we're going to move it down to that side, and that's where Surprise will try to exit the board, like in the movie here. So let's get going.
Börja skjuta, så jag vill gå för skada.
Yep. I mean within your arc. Vi ska ha så att jag verkligen är... Ja men det är jag, va? Det är en rake där, så att jag vill bara så att det verkligen
Ja, där
typ. So here we have the round 1 results. It's all in the app. And the Surprise was hit by Acheron's long range rake. We found out, of course, I put in the real rules for BT quarters, and so a rake needs to happen at close range. So since we have the range longer, this is not a real rake. We had to remove the rake. It's initial broadside though. This is an expert crew. And the result was 5.6 hits, 57 damage, and Surprise has lost a 12-pounder long gun on his starboard side, and when that gun went, 5 of the crew went as well. So that's how it looks in the log. And we also have the damage section. So you see the Surprise, it's 96% hull left, all 10 sails, 215 crews left, all its SP so far, and then you have the Acheron. So that's how it works. We have it. This is very crude so far, but you fire here, you set up the distance, everything gets automatic fire, and then you apply that damage to the other ship. So that's how it's going to work. We also have a movement section, and this is the initial. So Acheron is running before the wind, so it's the first turn, so it has no previous move, so to say. So it could move all the way from 0 to its max since it's the first turn. And Surprise is beating into the wind this turn, and can move up to 19.8 centimeters. So all in all, I mean, so far the app is moving. Here's the creation, ship creation. Here's the created ships, and yeah. So we run round 1, and round 1 was just the firing out of the mist. So now we're going to play round 2.
Tredje modeller lite sånt va?
Ja, är det roligt?
Ja, jag har petat lite grann och så. Men det jobbar gärna att ha modeller som, ja, de kan inte göra för att printa, men det är 3D-modeller som man ska konvertera dem till. Det är lite det som är lite lurigt, men... Så.
Ja, okej.
Japp, så går vi.
Så 2 grader. There we go.
Så, och så har vi 100...
Vill du inte ta linjal?
Det kanske jag har här borta tror jag.
Ja.
Jo, här.
Vad hade jag då? Du hade 188 max och jag hade
Precis.
max 17,8. 17,8. Där. 15. 17,8. Så, någonting. Ja, det är innan de 30 graderna.
Ja, för.
Det är det.
För.
Okej. Ska vi se, då mitt last move blir då till nästa runda 178 millimeter.
Och jag kommer att vara running sen.
Och det är...
Nej, kvart running sen.
188. Okej.
Okej, tvärtom.
Så. Okej, gunnery.
Yes. Quarter running, ja precis.
Quarter running kommer det vara. Så, Acheron, distance.
Distans. Ja, vi kan se på den.
Vad är det för ungefär?
Eller?
Så från din centerline till min front.
38.
Till mast till mast där vi kör.
38.
38. Well, you close the distance.
Yes.
38. It's not initial broadside. What's your aim?
Ja, precis.
Yeah. Okay, so after round 2, we said that since Surprise was surprised, it had to spend another round beating before it would be allowed to make its attack. So that gave the Acheron another round of firing. As you can see, it's hit in the gunnery section. It hit the rigging of Surprise. It was aiming high. It's a privateer, right, in the movie, and so it wants to capture it, right? So it's firing at the rigging. Did 58% damage to the rigging, and this led to Surprise losing a sail. And you can see here in the log. So it's also lost one ship point, or surrender point. Thing is, that is a house rule that's still in the works, and it's supposed to be masts only. So, but we're gonna run with it. But no mast has gone. It was just the main course. So as long as you just lose sail, you just lose speed. So this ship point or the surrender point, I guess we're going to disregard that. It's only when you lose mast sections that you're actually going to lose surrender points. That's the way the rule work. Yep. So yeah, that's the situation at the beginning of round 3. Pretty quick. It works really nicely so far. Here you see the maximum movement allowed for this turn. HMS Surprise, since it moved 178 millimeters last turn, and then he has 10% sail loss, so it's gonna be affected by this. That's quite a bit of an effect, but so 4 centimeters. I guess that's 10%. Not sure. I'm gonna have to look that over. Some things might not work perfectly here still. We're gonna play after it. And this is the maximum allowed. So now the Acheron is actually quarter running, and it's allowed 296 millimeters of movement. And this is the situation on the board. These models, I made them for Gent in the... Actually, I'm not going to be able to keep them, which is sad, because I really like them. They turned out really nice. I'm going to put a lot of stills and so on in here. But it's made on a commission. But I was allowed to play them once before I'm going to ship them off. So this is the only time we're going to play these two. Lots of fun though. turn 3. So I'm gonna just tack, and I have 8 points to turn on the tack. That's all I'm doing this turn. And you're gonna turn 4 to starboard, and then move.
Just det, kan du skriva.
Actually, with the you're maximum allowed to move 237 millimeters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you make a 4-point turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
And fire.
Yep. And fire. Yes. Yes. So I'm gonna do my turn. See how far I get. If I get out of the wind. Guess I'm gonna have to see where I'm out of the wind here. To wind. At what point am I beating on the other tack? That's the thing. So I'm gonna turn this way. So right now, no, ship wind. Here we go. So right now I'm. There. And. Så vänta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Så jag är fortfarande stoppad. I'm not out of the wind yet. 8. Så.
Och så... Hur lång den har.
Ja, du har de här korta.
Ja, det är så svårt att se.
Det är bara 30 centimeter. Du kan svårt att se. 23,7. 3.7. So Surprise is trying to tack out of the wind.
23,7. Det är nästan... Vad sa jag?
23,7.
Ja, precis. Där, ja. Precis. Ja.
3.7. Here's the mist. Try to get into the mist here.
Det är fortfarande innanför där, ja.
Yeah.
Yep.
Du har ju det är 3 grader.
Ja, precis. Ja. Japp. Yes. För.
Okay. So Acheron is firing. Let's see what happens.
Jag skjuter på halv den här gången.
Halv?
Yes.
Distance? Vad sa du?
Distance.
Halv.
Just det.
Kan du ta även på det?
Ja, 20.
26.
20.
Eller är det till änden där? Då är det där. 24.
20.
Eller?
23.
23.
Ja.
Ball shot. Halv. Okej.
Okay. Yes.
Distance 23 centimeter. Acheron on Surprise. Starboard side still.
Ja.
Distance 23. Ball shot. Halv. Fire.
Yes.
99 skada.
Yep.
Play damage. Kolla så att det blev det. Yep. Blev av en 4-pundare.
Ja.
Starboard side.
Ja.
Ingen crew.
Nej.
Oj. But there was a critical.
Rudder lost. Ooh.
Ja. Det stod inte. Vad stod det? Jaha, rudder.
Ja.
Minus, för att bli av med 2 SP till för att bli av med rudder.
Ja.
Minus 2 SP, halv. Och det stämmer.
Ja, det stämmer ju i filmen också.
Ja, men alltså det är rudder loss och allting. Men vi får ta bort en. För den där från förra rundan, den där, den ska inte vara. Det ska vara bara master.
Ja,
men här är fortfarande en critical på rudder.
Ja.
Och det vet jag inte, det får vi läsa reglerna vad det är. Jag kommer inte ihåg. I think it's really bad.
Det känns...
The situation is very different for the Surprise than in the movie, I think. It's fun though, or? Let's see. Vad har vi det. Damage check procedure. Yeah. Här har vi nu på surrender på optional low costing seal damage. Det har jag inte att det blir seal damage på low gunfire. Den har jag inte fått in än.
Nej.
Okej. Point blank range types of shot special damage.
Ja.
Rudder shot away. At least it wasn't a fire, men jag tror rudder nästan var turning points cut to 50% of norm.
Jo.
Så and no tacking allowed.
Jo.
May only be repaired in a friendly port.
Jo.
So what happens? This is
I'm
in the middle of attack.
Jo, men då håller jag på. Du är nästan ur den, så att jag antar att du bara får... Du kan
då blir det att fortsätta.
Och du kan inte börja en attack för du kan inte svänga alla 8, men du kan ju svänga ur...
Ja, så jag fortsätter svängen som jag var på.
Ja.
Men min svängradie är halverad.
Ja.
Rounding up och rounding out doesn't say in the rules. Jag har 9, eller har jag 8? Jag har 8 va?
Ja.
Du har 8, jag har 9 va?
Ja. Nej, jag har 7 och 8.
Jag har 8, då blir det 4. Då har jag 4 turning points from now on. Yes. Och det står här 50% rudder. Rudder lost. Så då har jag max 4.
Ja.
Max 4 svängar. Det var faktiskt inne. Det var bra att det var i appen. So I'm just gonna film that and we're gonna start turn 4, right? So I think I might put some of this in here as is, but so what happened here is in the middle of this tacking maneuver, HMS Surprise was hit by Acheron, and Acheron actually fired on the hull this time and firing on the stern quarter, and there was a lucky hit as can be seen here, and Surprise has lost another gun, which is the 4-pounder, but also the rudder was hit as it lost some ship points, so tough situation for Surprise. It's no longer allowed to tack. We decided that since it's in the middle of the turn, it's just going to complete the turn, come out of the maneuver here, but then it's not allowed to tack again during this battle. So no more tacks for Surprise, and rudder can only be repaired in port. So we will see how this will work out.
Jag har beredskap idag, men förhoppningsvis ingen som ringer. Jag kör någon sån med den också.
Nice. Ja, den här var skitrum, men då får vi nu köra Black Seas.
Ja, för det kommer vara fler skepp inblandade, så det blir det.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what are you doing?
Yep. Du svänger fortfarande så.
Precis, jag har just nu var jag här stoppt. Och så
lite mer ska du säga.
Okej. Nej, där är vinden. Så, där. Ja. Så där ja. Och så får jag svänga 4 steg hitåt. 1, 2.
Nej, tvärtom blir det.
Ja, just det, to win. Där, så jag får svänga. Och direkt när jag är på... Så, nej, så blir det ju. Här.
Ja.
Så 1, 2, då hamnar jag på beating.
Ja.
Så jag klarar det. Så då svänger jag så mycket.
Ja.
Ska vi se. 2 turns.
Yes.
2 och så flyttar jag direkt halva min 2 och då flyttar jag halva min allowed movement for beating into the wind.
Yes.
Så då är det, och som jag säger, skada, så max after damage är 158. Så 158 mm divided by 2.
Mm.
Divided by 2.
Jag börjar
79. Så.
Jag svänger 1 grad.
Jo.
Och sen flyttar jag.
There we go. That's all the Surprise did this turn.
Ja. Jag flyttar 100 170 flyttar jag här.
Okej.
Och skjuter.
Yep. I wasn't enough Jack Aubrey, I think. I should have turned into you and engaged you at close range first before turning away.
Så. Där, så. Ja, det är en svår situation blir det ju på det viset. Men. Oj, det var inte så snyggt här så här.
Lägg den arm utan att gå in i.
Precis.
Där.
Så.
Bara ta en bild.
Nej, jag hittade en sån franska, eller den spanska 64 kanoners som glor också, men jag vet inte vad det passar därför jag sa att Turner han hade gjort så här franska från mitten på 1700-talet. En sån hade det passat ännu bättre till och med kanske.
Ja, för den var rätt gammal.
Jag får kanske göra om den ändå sen.
Ja.
Men jag ska försöka byta ut flaggorna mot modernare spanska så man kan ha någon sån. Man kan använda den till både och.
Yeah.
De gamla flaggorna kan man inte använda sen.
Nej.
Och så här ska vi se, det är 30 har vi här nu.
$30 centimeter?
Yes.
Okej. Samma sida som du skjuter på egentligen?
Ja.
Mm. Jag ser där en liten miss för på damage section så den är lite förenklad. Men jag hade man kan inte välja vilken sida elden kommer in på. Så just nu tror jag den bara randomizes hits, vilket är B. But I mean, we're using it and det får vara, eller?
Precis.
Du
ska ta det in där, jag tänker.
Yes.
Yes.
It's what it is, right? So we're just gonna have to run it. But I can select which side you're firing, but I need to be able to select which side does the damage end up on. I had it in, but it's gone. So there's still some. I need to write that down actually, so I don't forget it. So fix.
Ja, vinden passar med flaggan också, mer eller mindre.
Okej, incoming fire angle. Vad sa du?
Ja, vinden passar med flaggan också.
Ja, verkligen. Okej, well, gunnery.
Ja,
Distance 30.
Ja, jag skjuter högt den här gången faktiskt.
Yes. Rigging.
Yes.
Done.
Yes.
Fire.
Ja.
82 skada. 0,5 träffar. Så, bara se. Apply damage. Did it take? Nej. Apply damage. Nej så. Det får vi ignorera, det är SP. Så det är 2 SP som inte är förlorade. Så den ska ha
8 stämmer där. Nej, save point. Där är
det stämmer.
Surrender point. 8 där är 2 stycken har du blivit av med.
Ja, men då stämmer det. Ja.
Vad är det för skala där? Är det en segerskala? Vad är det för?
Yep. Main top gunnel. Sail. Lost. So I am now down to that's 20% sail lost.
Ja.
Så.
Yes.
You're doing your work, eh? Jag tog bilder, det gjorde jag.
Ja.
Yep. Well, that's that for this turn.
Yes.
Turn 5. Hello?
Yep.
Okej. Och då, mitt förra move var, vad var det nu? 7,9 centimeter. Okej. Så 79.
Ska se, jag tror jag är reaching fortfarande på den. Precis.
Ja.
Ja, precis. Reaching, ja. Japp.
Oj, jag är beating fortfarande ju.
Mm.
So effect of last round is that of course the rudder is still lost, so maximum 4 turn points, no tacking, and I lost another sail on the HMS Surprise here, as can be seen. So this Marcus chose to aim high with his gunfire, as you can see here in the log. Ignore that -1 SP, that's something we need to correct, but I did lost the main top gallant sail. So I have just 8 sails left, 89% hull, and I can see there's an error here. I'm so sorry, Jens. I thought the app was done. I had things working, then you do more fixes, and I can see that I got an error value for when there was no gun crew lost, but I lost the cannon. Then it errored, and now you see the crew is showing NAN here. So if Marcus wants to decimate my crew, we're in trouble. I had lost, like, we're gonna have to do that manually. I think I had 235 crew left last we checked, so that's how it is. So we're gonna go on turn 5. So det var ju skit. Det är lite grejer. Men det där, vi testar appen också.
Ja, precis. Du har ju kört den. Så har jag... Får inte se för någon.
Jag glömde sätta igång den. För jag ville bara från sidan.
Så. Lite längre avstånd nu. Inte haft någon sån jätteträff på det egentligen.
Nej, men det är ju fortfarande hyfsat långa avstånd.
Ja, precis. Ja.
Och det är ju en fransk besättning.
Ja, det är mindre på...
Not to forget.
38 har vi där.
Okej. Då kör vi.
Yes.
Let's go. Gunnery.
Jag skjuter på
Acheron.
Precis.
Shooting on surprise. 38 centimeter.
38.
Ball.
Det är
Fall.
Det är starboard.
Starboard. There we go. Inte initial process.
Ja, precis. Så.
Där.
Yes.
37 skada.
Det var inte mycket.
Nej, bara 4,6 träffar.
Yes.
Det gick in. Ja, okej. I lost another 12-pounder carronade.
Ja.
Och NAN crew.
Det är ingen besättning där alls. Nej.
Alltså, jo. Men NAN, då är det att jag förlorar ingen besättning på den.
Ja, precis.
Men jag har förlorat crew på Anna. Det kan vara att allting blir NAN nu. So we're gonna start to have to track the crew manually. Jag hade 250 från början.
Ja, precis.
Och så var det 235 kvar.
Ja,
Eller,
precis. En Coronado är 4 i besättningen där.
4, ja. Så slå en tärning, en T6. 5-6 ignorerar du.
Ja.
Eller egentligen om du blir 5 så är det 0.
Ja.
6 slår du om
Ja.
och annars är det antalet.
Ja.
Okay.
4.
4 besättning. Så då har han 231. Okej.
Indeed.
Mm. Okej. Turn 6. Eller?
Japp. Så. Jag är fortfarande där, ja.
Hur långt flyttar du denna runda?
100 samma, så 169.
Ja, okej.
Där, vad fan har jag nu? Södra i vinden, där ja. Söderut där ja.
Är det fortfarande reaching?
Ja, ja. Vad fan har jag mätt fel innan kanske? Jag har varit längre? Nej, det kan inte varit. Nej, jag har haft samma riktning.
Du bara svängde en grad?
Ja, precis. Ja. Så vad menar jag?
You're reaching?
Yes.
Eller?
Yes, reaching.
Så du har 178 mm max?
Ja,
minst 84, max 178?
Ja, precis.
Jag är fortfarande beating.
Ja.
Och då har jag 158 mm med skala. Så that's it, utan svängar. So just before we start this turn, the effect of last turn here is, this is the movement allowed for this turn. Of course, there's no turn points yet. Marcus is reaching into the wind, and I am beating into the wind, and I still have my damage. I fired on his sail, and the damage was not enough to reach his sail value numbers. He didn't lose any sail. He fired on me at pretty long range, but I still lost a carronade. And we've started to manually calculate the crew, so I lost 4 crew there as that gun was lost. Sorry that it didn't work. It's still, that's why we're doing this today, as well as testing the ships and playing the duel between Acheron and Surprise, we're also doing the whole thing with the testing the app as it is right now. I mean, it is playable. There's some kinks. I mean, the gunner is working, right, Marcus? I mean, it's tracking. What it's not tracking is which side, and that was in earlier. That it does not track what side the guns are lost. It's just doing that randomly over the whole ship, which is a big miss. It was in, but then I lost it at some point, so I'm gonna have to get that back in there and so on. Hopefully maybe get some help on that. Anyway, let's do turn 6. Så håller på plan, Marcus. Jag svänger 2 grader med vinden och har då 138 mm kvar att flytta med. So that's what I'm doing. I'm turning 2 degrees. Also, I'm shooting, of course, when I have a situation.
Jag fortsätter fram.
Yeah.
Och så skjuter jag också.
Yeah. Så jag tänker sväng 2 grader hitåt. Jag tror mitt läge blir, det kommer vara ungefär samma. Jag tror, vänta lite, ska jag bara ta linjen och flytta samtidigt.
Precis, har vi inte en liten... Inte den vägen. Det är en sån.
A small one is enough for my movement now.
Precis.
Jag tror jag skjuter där faktiskt.
I början?
Ja, typ. Ja, i början. Det är lika bra.
Ja.
Jag tror inte jag kommer närmare. Eller kanske jag skjuter 13,8 där. Ja, det får bli när vi får bli i början där. Någonstans i början här.
Ja,
vi var. Jag tror inte det blir så stor skillnad i avståndet faktiskt.
Nej, vi flyttar ungefär samma liksom.
138, vänta lite, jag ska lite längre. Där.
Ja.
Okej.
Yep.
Så, eller jag skjuter nu helt enkelt. Eller, ja, det blir här. We fire.
Du skjuter först och så skjuter jag.
Okej.
Som jag skjuter i slutet på rundan så borde det vara att jag skjuter
i slutet på rundan.
Precis, ja. Har vi 40... Vad var det? 42 har vi. 42.
42 så
yes.
Oj.
Yes.
Den är en sämsta. Det är tät men den är fil. Jag tror det blir bäst på det hållet. Ta framifrån. Okej. Okej. Let's go. Vad sa vi?
Du skjuter.
Surprise. Acheron. Det blir mycket lättare när var en kan.
Ja,
när vi har en session. Liksom.
Skjuter du högt eller skjuter du på...
Jag får fortsätta skjuta på din rigging. Alltså.
Ja.
Och det är port size.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Och distance, vad sa du, 46?
42.
42.
Yes.
Okej.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Fire.
Oh, det var dåligt. Det var dåligt. Oj. Jag glömmer inte att play damage. Det kan räcka för sig kanske.
Damage applied.
Ja, nej.
Okej.
Ja, det var dåligt för att bryta. Det var riktigt kast.
Det är det sämsta jag har haft någonsin. Okej. Acheron.
Yes.
Is firing on surprise.
Yes.
Distance is the same. It's the starboard side.
Yes.
But you're firing on the rigging or the hull?
Hull.
Okay.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes. Full. Jag vet inte bra heller. Men det är lite längre avstånd nu så.
2,6 kommer se så den
jag räcker någonting.
Nej! Kolla! Du lyckades få in en SP för hull. Ja. Och så with the house rules. So what happened now is, I don't know how, he's been very lucky today, the Acheron. First he take my rudder, which is a chance. It's just two numbers. It's, if you roll a D100, it's 2 and 3 in our house rules. We moved it up. So that's the first that happened from one of the hull hits. Now on this other hull hits, there is just a 1% chance of it happening. It's not in the original rules. I don't know how Barry is going to, because I haven't really run it by him yet, but we have a fire could start, or just there's a 1% chance that a fire starts on the ship. And what happened? He started a fire on the Surprise. Yeah, he hit a lantern that like spread over the deck. Yeah, so the Surprise is on fire. Hopefully the fire engine that I built into the game or the app is working. So at the end of each turn, the crew has a chance of putting the fire out. If the fire goes on for 4 turns, the ship is going to start to take hull damage each turn from the fire. There can be more fires than one, and each fire runs by itself. It also disables temporarily 1 gun per fire, and that's because that crew is like working at putting out the fire. And then as the fire goes larger, there's going to be more crew. I don't have that in yet, but there's going to be more crew used to put the fire out as the fire spreads. So slowly you're going to lose more guns. Those guns are temporarily lost. They will be available once the fire is out. And that means because the crew is busy putting out the fire, the gun crew. So that's the way it's going to work in the app, hopefully. So, and I can see here in the app that it also works. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. So there is a fire and it has H1. So as we move turns, if it doesn't get put out, it's going to end up on H4. And as it reaches H4, it's going to be starting to damage the ship. Or if it's not out by I think H7, when it's been on fire for 7 turns, the crew will abandon ship. The ship strikes automatically, crew will abandon ship. Because the fire turned out to be unquenchable. Right, so that's the effect of this turn. End of turn 6, and we'll be back for turn 7. I am, however, very damaged, right?
Precis. Reaching nu ja.
Jag ska se. Nej, det är inte säkert. Jag måste bara kolla vad vinden är.
Söder.
South. Där, south och west northwest var vinden. Här. West northwest.
Ja, precis. Ja.
Där har vi det.
Ja.
Så. Reaching, ja.
Just.
Ja. Där mitt emellan de två är det egentligen, men det är fortfarande reaching. Reaching. Yep. Are you still reaching?
Yes, samma fortfarande. Nej, det är lite mer så det är reaching på den.
Okay. Reaching.
Yes.
Okay. So both ships are reaching for this turn. Your last move was 169, right? My last move was 138. So I'm allowed to travel maximum. I'm not beating anymore. I am reaching, and I'm allowed with the damage and the penalty from last turn a maximum of 23.6 centimeters of movement, and you are 22.3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ja, har jag så mycket? 22 punkt. Ja, okej.
Yeah, I have it set on run. Yeah. No.
Reaching.
Yeah, this is reaching. Yeah. 22.3.
Ja, fick jag mer nu för att jag hade börjat 69 innan. Ja, jag tror det.
Men det var ju med svingarna.
Ja, fast jag hade bara 178 innan och sen var det... Vad konstigt. Nej, reaching var konstigt. Ja. Då har du gjort fel då. Beating. Reaching. Där ja. Ja. Så pass. Ja. Vad konstigt att det kan bli...
Men du hade det från mig. Du flyttade längre förra väl?
Nej, jag har bara flyttat 178 som mest och så har jag dragit av på svängarna där. Och den har jag bara haft när jag hade running eller kort running så är det 136.
Lägg till de centimeterna om du vill.
Ja.
Nu alltså, innan vi flyttar vidare.
Men å andra sidan så, nej, vi får köra på det. Det kan ju bara vara att jag har valt att köra.
Du valde att köra sagt.
Men
Okay.
ska vi se nu, det är, vad sa du,
22,3.
22,3, ja. Ja.
22,3. Och jag har 23,6 med skadan.
Yes.
Nu ska jag göra en. Så 22,1.
Yes, 107.
Yep.
Jag är färdig.
Yep. Så vi ser nu. So round 7. The fire is out.
Ja, bra.
Like,
Bra.
nej, fire H2. Okay, so I'm still on fire.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Och jag är nere på 6 ship points.
Yep.
Surrender
points här. Ja, precis.
Ja. Varav 2 är för rudder lost.
Ja.
Men jag borde varit på 4 då eller? Nej. Jag ska kolla loggen.
Du räknar inte ner själv där eller?
Fire 1 SP, ja precis. Fire 1 SP. 2, 3, 4. Ja precis, så stämmer 6. Ja. Vi har correct. Ja, jag svänger 1 grad. Ditåt.
Ja.
Åker.
Yep.
Ja, och får jag ett bra läge någon gång, inte under svängen men under åkningen, så skjuter jag. Ja.
Ja, jag har samma, jag skjuter när jag har läge också, men det blir liksom i slutet på.
Ja.
Så, har vi 1 grad.
Skjuter.
Ja, jag skjuter också. Jag har inte du skjuter först där.
Hittar du? Ja, det är en fila.
Ja, så, okej.
Det vill jag inte ha. Den ska jag får rycka lite i den så den ser lite roligare ut.
Ja, men lite mer, kan du lägga till lite?
Ska se om jag kan göra det. Jag får klistra på, jag har ju massor där.
Ja, precis.
Jag klistrar på lite till.
Så,
ja, det får, jag ska bygga på den lite, men okej.
Avstånd.
Ja, så länge vi inte går så här på FaceTime, det blir ju
36 har vi där.
36. Det blir ju att i och med att jag sköt innan så skjuter jag fortsätter jag skjuta innan.
Ja,
men det är ju inget konstigt. Sen kan man ju säga det klarar inte appen av att hantera. Man skulle ju kunna säga att de skjuter exakt samtidigt. Vad händer då liksom?
Ja.
För då är det ju då borde man inte applicera skadan förrän efter bägge. Men jag vet inte riktigt hur jag ska lyckas med det i appen. I don't know how to. We're discussing if the ships would fire at the same time. The app doesn't allow for that. If you're just doing manually, then you could apply the damage after the fact. But I don't know how to do that. There's a lot of things to figure out. So, surprise on Acheron.
Vad sa vi nu? Det var 36 har vi.
Rigging 36.
Ja, 36. Ja, då. 36, ja precis.
Nej. Och jag borde byta till sån dismantling shot.
Det får jag göra till nästa.
Ja, men man kan inte skjuta på en runda.
Nej, det behöver jag inte.
With our house rules, if you're changing, I'm not sure it's in the original rules, but if you're changing shot, you're not allowed to fire with that side that you're changing shot on that turn. So I'm still firing with ball shot, but I should have swapped to dismantling shot or like bar shot, change shot long ago. I'm firing on the rigging anyway. So here we go. 36, Acheron, port side. Done. Rigging. Firing.
Ooh.
Better hit. Apply damage. See if the log took damage applied. So, what's your SVN? How much damage have I done to your rigging? See if this works, huh?
Det är
Du har 233 besättningskonst. Det funkar ju bara att totalen inte syns.
Nej, precis.
På damage.
Nej.
Ja. Still don't have a rudder. I'm still on fire. Okay,
Yes.
So we are on round 8.
Jag är beating just nu.
Round 8. Let's see what I am. Vinden,
Jag ska kolla för säkerhets skull.
Vinden, saften.
Där ja. Vad fan är fortfarande? Vad fan? Nej, där måste det.
Nej, du ska vända till vinden.
Ja. Där är den. Så. Vad fan? Det kan inte stämma där.
Har du till det
Så.
bara? Ja, så det som du är reaching.
Okej, men det är jättekonstigt.
Ja.
Nej, okej, nej, så är det. Så. Där har vi. Det är rätt där. Så. Söder så. Och så har jag.
Ja, okej.
Söder.
South. Vrida neråt lite till. Den ska ju vara till pilen ner. Så du får vrida den hitåt. Mot mig pilen.
Jag ser där.
Så, och så vrider du pilen.
Så.
Lite till. Du måste vrida den mer. Hitåt.
Så.
Där ja.
Där.
Du är fortfarande reaching alltså.
Jag trodde faktiskt det skulle vara mer. Nej, det är jag inte. Men. Vänta, så är South Bay.
West, Northwest ska det vara. Alltså South. West,
Där är West, North. Där är det. Så.
Nej, West, Northwest. West, WW.
Ja, där ja. Ja.
West, Northwest. Så,
Ja,
och så South. Där.
Där så. Ja, konstigt. Jag tror därför han har räknat helt fel. Har jag mer kvar? Det är typ. Ja.
Nu ser vad jag är. Jag kanske är samma där.
Ja, du borde ju vara ändå bättre vind än vad jag har. Det borde vara.
South. Vi får den till samma.
Också.
Där, precis. Så jag är quarter running.
Ja, precis. Ja.
Quarter running. Precis. Första steget på quarter running. Okej.
Yes.
Okay, so you are reaching and I'm quarter running.
Yes.
Elden är 3 rundor gammal nu, den släcktes inte.
Hej då.
Ha?
Hej då.
Alltså denna rundan,
Ja.
runda 8 är den 3 rundor gammal.
Hej.
It did not turn up. I'm still on fire.
Hur mycket skador tar du för där? Eller bara till skada?
Runda 4 börjar jag ta skada.
Ja. Men då har du lite crew som går till det också då?
Ja, då börjar jag av med kanoner till.
Ja. Fast det totalt det kan ju ta från andra.
Okay, so round 8. We're on round 8 and we're going to make our plans.
Och då har jag samma fortfarande. Då har jag 230.
You got, you moved to, you have the full move for that.
Yep.
So 22.3 centimeters, which is the max allowed for the point of sail.
22,3.
And I am quarter reaching. And my last move was 23. So I am allowed after damage to move 29.2 centimeters.
Oj, ja det var rätt så bra fart där.
Nej, jag hade haft 38,9 om jag inte var skadad.
Ja, klart. Det är rätt
ja, och jag har inte det. Ja. Så.
Och jag hade så det 22,3.
Ja.
Yes.
Ja, jag... 29,2. Okay, well, my plan is ready.
Yes. Yep.
Vet du, vi gör fel för att dimman borde vara. Kommer du ihåg, han rodde ju den in i dimman.
Yeah, precis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've thought completely wrong because now we put the mist in the direction of the wind. But of course, what happened in the movie was that they rode the surprise into the wind. So, well, honest mistake. There is rules for rowing in this, but I guess we didn't play it out like in the movie. It is the same start, but a different result. I mean, surprise didn't catch fire. It did have damage to its rudder.
So that's correct.
That's correct. That's pretty cool. So there's some. So Marcus' plan here, 223 and fire. And I am gonna do 29.2 and fire. So I'm gonna do it just at the end of the movement here. So 29.2. There we go. Now I clean this up, it can be in the game. There. All right. Well, I will keep firing at your rigging, sir.
Ja, det är synd att vi glömde bort det med förflyttningen, att det blev fel, annars hade det varit förare där egentligen.
Ja.
Men
vi glömde, vi missar alltid lite.
Ja, men det är ändå, det går framåt i alla fall.
Du får vara rätt nöjd. Jag brinner och jag har förtroende.
Det är riktigt bra.
Och jag har tagit rätt mycket skada. Alltså, jag har förlorat 5 måste det vara då, 5 SP.
Ja, precis.
I'm halfway gone. Turn 8. Okay, so gunnery. Surprise. Firing on Acheron. On the rigging with its port side. Distance.
Det
borde vi gå med den, Anne. Det är nu innanför 30. Det är precis 30. 30 centimeters.
Yes.
Så 30. Wait. 30. Rigging. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. I'm gonna fire.
Yep. Oj, det var dåligt. Men det borde vara segern nu, borde försvinna.
Measly 12 damage.
Yeah.
Damage applied. No sales loss.
Okay.
No. Not yet.
Nej.
I guess that was too little to reach the number. Yeah. So, Acheron firing on surprise.
Ja, jag fortsätter på hull där helt enkelt.
Yeah, hull och starboard side.
Yes.
Distance is 30. There we go.
Yep.
Firing. Vad säger jag? Fire! 74 damage.
74.
Lag.
Nej, ingen.
Nej.
Precis, det blir ingen sån extra.
Nej.
Nej.
Nej men damage applied. Nej. Den är inte applied än.
Nej.
Nu ska vi apply damage. Där. Nu så. So the broadside of the surprise is getting pretty weak here. Got lost
En sån också till då.
Yeah.
Surrender point. I'm also
Yep.
surrender point.
So surprise weakening, and we're gonna move to turn 9. So we're soon. Oh, and surprise did not put the fire out, so it's now burning, which means that it's gonna start losing. I think it's 5% hull per turn. Yeah, fire burns 66 hull. So surprise is taking fire damage here. 66 fire damage. Well, it's down to 71% hull. So. Well, I moved 29.2 centimeters last turn, and you moved 22.3.
Yes.
Are you? You should be in a better point of sail now, right? You turned, or?
No, I did not. It's the same. Precis.
Thank you. Har vi vinden. South, west, northwest. Det borde ju fortfarande vara rätt.
Det var samma här blandning, ja, precis. Ja.
Quarter reaching.
Yes.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna move my maximum distance and I'm gonna fire. Surprise, surprise!
Ja. Samma för mig också faktiskt då.
Yep. Let's do it. Are we having fun, Marcus?
Absolutely.
I mean, it doesn't have to play out exactly like the historical one, although it would be fun with the ship towing. There we go. And can I borrow that to see if you're still within the arc? So if we are allowed to fire, you can fire on me for sure. Well,
yes.
yeah, you're within the arc. So, there we go. I'm gonna fire on your sails again. What's the distance now? Let's see. Should be around the same, right?
29.
29 centimeters. And I am firing with my port side. And I am firing at your rigging. Nothing else. It's not Acheron firing though. It's the surprise firing on the Acheron. Okay. Firing.
We
fire! 33% damage, or 33 damage, apply damage. Now you must lose a sail. Yay! You lost your main top gallant sail. Yep. That means that your movement is now affected as well. Yay! I've been chugging away at your rigging the whole game and finally you lose the sail. Ridiculous. Okay, I guess you want to put out the gun smoke?
Yes, of course.
And set the things up here for you to fire on me. And you're firing on rigging or hull? Hull. Chugging away at my hull here. Okay. I can take photos after here. So, fire. Okay. Fire. Ooh, bad hit. 54 damage.
Yeah.
Let's see if it applied. Well, lost another gun. No crew lost though.
Oh, okay.
No crew lost, but I lost a gun. And another SP.
Oh.
So I'm down to 4.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it for this turn. Let's move to turn 10 and see if the wind would change. Or maybe it's changed this after this turn, after turn 10. I'm not sure, but it's actually stayed west-northwest, gentle breeze. I mean, it does roll. I have tried it many times, but I don't know if it changes when it moves from 10 to 11 or from 9 to 10. I'm not sure. Anyway, we still have a gentle breeze and the wind is the same direction. And I am still burning. I didn't put the fire out. But it did not apply fire damage again here, it looks like, the app. I mean, I am H5 burning. Should be H5 burning right now. But so I should be taking some damage from that fire, and I didn't. Or actually, is it random if I take fire damage? I'm not sure. I can remember. We're just gonna have to run it, okay? Maybe I lose another SP. I'm down to 3. I took some damage. Yeah? We do it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm burning and I lose another SP.
Fire is bad.
Fire is bad, very bad. Right. Movement. Are you still reaching or?
Yes.
Well, you took damage though, so you're allowed 20.1 centimeters to 201 millimeters this turn. And I still have my 292. I'm going to do exactly the same for this turn. I'm going to move and fire. Oh, I forgot to take photos. Oh. Yeah. Well, we have the video here. A little bit more reactive. This one as well. Than the others. You're gonna have to tell me if you like the more scripted or the more like worked on ones. I'm thinking I'm just gonna keep the audio. I might not talking too much. I might be talking after the fact about the app and so on, but I think I'll just keep the audio from this. There. So okay, so we are on round 10. We took a little break. We had time for a little break. So Surprise is nearing the mist here, and the Acheron is gonna travel straight ahead, then make a small turn and fire. And she's gonna turn to get some more speed, I guess. Turn with the wind. And HMS Surprise is actually turning 1 point. With the wind again, and then traveling as far as you can. So we're gonna do that. Let's do the movement. So 1 point with the wind. There we go. And fire, of course. Så. Jag ska bara se. Jag har glömt lägga in den svängen. So that means, that's the Acheron. There, I had put it in. So, oh my god.
Har du fel?
Yep. Jag har haft det, så nu jämnar det ut sig, jag har haft det liggande att jag har en sväng hela tiden. Så egentligen så skulle jag ha rört mig 31,1 och inte 29. Så jag har haft den här inne hela tiden, svängen. Yeah. Well, I forgot I had a turn, so I've been moving too. Marcus moved too slow earlier, and now I moved too slow, so maybe it evened out. We'll see. So 29.2. 20. I'm gonna fire here, because that's the closest point. So after 20, and then I have 9.2 to move after this. So let's see what we have. The distance 21.5. 21.5. Okay.
Och då skjuter jag direkt efter du skjuter.
Yes. Let's put out the gun smoke effect. I'm gonna make a video on this, by the way, and I'm working on that as well, because I'm gonna make one for the gent here that is getting the ships. So he wants to lose one there to go with the diorama. So I'm going to be making that. I'm going to be filming as I make it. This will be pretty quick, probably short, because it's very easy process. So we are on turn 10, and there is another exchange of gunfire here, and Surprise starts firing on Acheron, and she is gonna keep trying to hit the rigging of Acheron, and it's the starboard side, now the port side, and the distance was, what did we say? 21. Ball, rigging, and I'm gonna fire. Fire! Oh my god! I gotta show this to the camera. Horrible. 0.7 hits, 9 damage. And murderous. But of course, she's lost a lot of cannon. We have to say that Acheron has been chugging away at her pretty heavily, and of course she's lost a lot of damage has been applied. Yeah. No change to Acheron. I managed to shoot off one sail with all my gunfire. Of course, if you're hitting for 7 damage per turn, you're not gonna do much stuff. That's for sure. And I'm on fire as well. Oh my god. Well, Acheron is returning fire. What are you aiming at, sir?
Aiming for hull.
Hull?
Yes.
With your starboard battery?
Yes.
Okay, SD card full. Okay, so we don't have this one anymore then. I filled up the whole SD card with video. So the top-down view is gone. We're just gonna have the side view. So, what did you say? Hull?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Fuh.
You want to press yourself? Fuh. 32 damage. Apply damage. Damage applied. I lost another SP. Down to 40% hull. Ooh. So that means that Surprise now has 3 ship points left. Ooh. She's almost struck and she's on fire. So this could go any way. You see, we're really close to the mist here, where Surprise can get away into the mist. Question is, will she survive the next turn? And she's also H5 burning, so if she would have stayed one more turn on the board, if she doesn't make the mist, which she will. So if there was one more turn to where she was on the board, she would be, and the fire wouldn't be out, then she would actually be fully on fire and would strike, or the crew would abandon ship. But that doesn't happen now. We are done with turn 10 and we're on turn 11. I'm gonna advance the turn, next turn, turn 11, and the fire is not out. I'm gonna check the fire in it, so there is a pretty decent chance of putting out the fire initially, then it gets harder over time to put it out. But this crew was experienced, and of course I could have failed all those rolls, but I'm gonna have to check the math on that, because this could happen technically. So another turn of burning, and Surprise would burn. So maybe we just, after she makes it into the mist, see if she managed to put the fire out, or if she actually made it to the mist and then sunk with Aubrey and Maturin and everyone aboard. They had to go abandon ship to the boats. Who knows? So no turns for the Surprise. Surprise is just gonna go full speed into the mist here on this turn.
Så, och nu är jag helt plötsligt... Ja.
Är du quarter reaching?
Ja, det måste vara, ja.
Ja.
Ja, precis på gränsen här.
Då har du, och inga svängar?
Jag ser här, är varken
det måste du vara.
Jo.
Quarter reaching,
ja.
Vi ligger ju nästan parallellt.
Ja,
lite mer.
Yep.
Okay, so that means that you have 26.6 millimeters of movement this turn, and I have 31.1.
Yes.
So I'm going to actually fire now. I can't. I fired at the end of the turn. So I'm going to fire at the end, which I can't because I'm going to hit the mist. So actually, what's going to happen now is, and you can't fire until then either. So what's going to happen is, Surprise is moving into the mist. She made it into the mist.
Yes.
Right. So Surprise is in the mist.
Yes.
And Acheron gives her maybe a parting broadside, right? Like she did in the here, like turning up and giving a parting broadside. I'm gonna put out the gunfire marker there.
Yes.
Surprise. Maybe we move Surprise. Yes, as she moves into the mist here. There we go. Parting broadside.
Yes.
We're not gonna roll for that one, but it's like the one. Like, well, she's into the mist here, so like, there we go.
Yes.
The parting broadside, and then I'm gonna take some photos of that, and we're gonna see if the fire is turned out or if Surprise actually sinks. I don't know if it's 7 or 8 turns. We'll see. So that's the final result. You lost one point. Ship
point. Yeah.
Yeah. Turn 11. I'm gonna screenshot the whole log here, so then I have it. There we go. Put that in the video as well. The whole log here. Hope the people can hear us well enough. There. So, was it an okay game? Fun?
Oh, very fun.
Easy, right? Easy with that. So that's the whole point. So we are working with Barry, and who is behind the scenes with the retranscription of his old rules, so to say, to be released to you guys when we're done. We're working hard on it, so it will be released for free as a PDF. I have help from some other gent in Germany. Haven't heard from him in a while, but I guess he's chugging away, Michael, and we'll have the rules to you, and if you like dice and math and everything, that's a game for you, and then you can just run it like as is with the rules. But then also the app is very close to working here, so otherwise it will be released with the app. And so if you don't want to do all the math, the app, I mean, already kind of works. It handles it, and with the app, I mean, we managed to get this game done in, I guess, 2 hours or something. So, and that's an 11 turn beat the quarter game. And I mean, last time when we tried it, 11 turn with our 5-6 hours, I think we were at it. So, all in all, very effective. Of course, you might enjoy actually rolling the dice, and this might not actually be for you. Since, I mean, if you do enjoy rolling the dice, then we didn't roll almost a single die. We just rolled a die when the app was broken with the gun crew, we thought, but it actually turned out that worked as well. At least you couldn't find out the total, so something is wrong there. But and these are the actual models that I used. I guess I'm gonna film them now, because then later on I'm going to be sending them off to the UK. So this is the ships that we used in this game. They're made on a commission. My most detailed ship so far. The hulls are from Turner Miniatures. I used the Surprise Unité hull for the HMS Surprise. Selected the Surprise, which was a bad choice because it has too many guns on the quarterdeck and the forecastle. So if you want to model it as in the movie, then you might want to go for the Unité model, which has less guns. And then for the Acheron, I actually chose to use a French frigate hull. So I was looking at those Americans, and I had a couple of them at home, and I just felt like using the Constitution would have made it even a little bit too large, maybe compared to the Surprise. I'm not sure. I was looking at the models they used for the movie and so on. And I also looked at the Chesapeake type or the 38 gun American hull and everything. But in the end, I selected to go with a more French design for the Acheron, even if it was American made. So I upgunned the which hull did I use? I'm gonna have to put that in after. I forgot. Conquille, the Conquille hull, I think is called. The Conquille class of frigates. So I upgunned that like I was modeling, and I also filled out so that it has like those complete bulwarks all the way around, like you can see. And yeah, added the rigging. The rigging is 0.05 millimeter for the running rigging, almost not visible here in the camera. Very, very thin. Might not be completely visible. Again, crew, if you're going to use a ship for a game. I mean, can you see the crew, Marcus? No. I can either. I should use glasses, but you know, the crew is here. So for feeling, and if you're going to use it for a diorama, because these are made to fit into a diorama base. You want to pick up the diorama base? It's in the kitchen there. So they're made to fit into a diorama base. You can just add them to a diorama when you're not using them. I think I'm really happy with the way that turned out. For the sail, I used silk span this time, and I might actually go over to using silk span. It's actually 4 layers of silk span. So I added 4 layers of silk span together, and I'm just going to put them in here. So 4 layers of silk span together, and I think that is pretty decent because you can see through the sails when there's a lot of light, but they still look solid enough to be sail. And I could decorate them a bit with some fine liner marker, and of course I tinted them with some paint, thin down paints and so on. Tried to make them look a little bit like the British and the French sails. The pennants is just a single layer of painted copying paper. I feel like the pennant will get that airy look that way when you paint it by hand. Single layer. And the ensigns, they're from Warlord Games. Of course I repaint them as well. Highlight and shade to make it more realistic looking, I hope. And then pretty nice diorama. I am sad to see this one go, I have to say. Usually I don't have too much attachment to stuff I make. I'm just happy to make it for people, but to my friend in the UK, I hope you're going to be very happy with these. It's going to break me to send them off, but they're for you. They were made for you, and they were made with a lot of, I mean, these are the most involved I've done so far. And next is actually going to be I'm going to make another British frigate, larger type of frigate, and another French frigate to the same standards actually. That's going to be my next project. So they're going to be as detailed as these, which is a lot of work, I have to admit. I mean, even if it's on a commission and everything, this is insane amounts of work if you're just going to use them as game pieces. But of course, as it turns out, I am insane.
Indeed.
Yeah, and then I'm very thankful to have Marcus along, and also my brother and Björn, but mostly Marcus nowadays. He has the time and the will to test these things out with me, and can stand all my ship fluencing and filming all the time, which is very nice of him. And I'm very happy he wanted to try the Acheron, and of course he did pretty well with Acheron. I mean, he set Surprise on fire, and also managed to break her rudder, which is actually movie fitting, and that was completely random. So that's really cool. We did some mistakes with the setup. I don't know how. I could think about, we were talking about it, we would have the mist on the other side where Acheron was coming from, and then had the wind maybe instead from going to the west northwest, we would have it going to the west, which would mean then Surprise could like beat up into the wind. Maybe you could use their rules for towing and rowing, but that's for another time. Some other ships We are planning to have El Glorioso. Marcus is working on El Glorioso, the Spanish ship that just went through one British ship after another. And so we're going to make that as probably playing with Black Seas rules, our house rules for Black Seas and everything. Now we do want to see if the Surprise made it away. I'm not sure this works, but we're going to advance it one turn as she made it into the mist because she is on fire. And if she doesn't manage to put the fire out, I think I'll have it in. So then if the fire is first, I think it's 7 turns, then she actually needs to be abandoned. So maybe in this version of events, the Surprise made it into the mist, and then after making it into the mist, she had to
abandon ship.
Abandon all hope. So let's see if we can roll for the next turn here. So turn 12, let's see what happens. So we're gonna go to turn, does it want to go? Turn 12. So here we go, turn 12, and damage. Oh, she made it, the fire is out. Fire out. She made it, that is amazing. She made it into the mist, and after being on fire for 6 turns and taking damage and being fired by the Acheron, Surprise actually made it into the mist and put out the fire. That is crazy. And the app works. It's fun. I made the last part of this app. You see, I've used an AI app here for this. This is Claude Sonnet 4.5. Really helped me with the last parts of the coding here. I don't recommend working with AI apps for coding, to be honest. It's, I think half the time you're sitting there screaming at the machine, the AI, for not doing what you want or lying outright. So it's a very frustrating process to use it. However, if you're really bad at coding like me and you want to do something complex, I mean the calculators was easy enough because that's some basic stuff. But once you want it all working together and interacting, it turned out it was above my skill level a little bit, and so I'm very happy to have something kind of working with the help of this app here. I have some Jens in the community step up, and they're actually helping me with the app as well, so maybe make it something more than just something ugly like this, something really nice and usable. And I've seen a really nice compass wheel that a gent in the UK is helping with this Tim that looks really nice and it's interactive and everything. So my hopes is that we will have something even more interesting at the end, something that will be fully usable by the time we release the rules. This will be pretty soon, but and I don't know what's the next time's going to probably be the smoke. But until then, I wish you fair winds. What do you wish then, Marcus? Something in Swedish?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Good Jul. But we're not at Christmas.
Yeah.
It's going to be Halloween soon, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, yeah. In a while, half a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's nice weather here in Sweden, so you guys take care, and I see you for the next one.